Now, the other great thing about it, 1 glass a day will keep your blood pressure as low as a baby. Diabetes. The Mexicans, including this book, make very great claims to it taking care of diabetes, flushing diabetes out your body. We're going to talk a little bit about diabetes because diabetes actually get into the bloodstream from having poop into your blood. You guys are extremely constipated from the chicken, macaroni and cheese, too much meat, too much white flour. You eat very, very bad here, and we're going to help you with that. Now, what do we have for chronic constipation? B and E, your cascara sagrada. As soon as you can get some hot water, you'll make a cup, but this goes in your pouch. Every member of the family may not be constipated, so they may not need this in theirs. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be extremely, extremely hard on you if you don't have flushing toilets, if you don't have the facilities that you're used to, if you're in emergency shelters. And the other thing is dressing properly, because young ladies, when you have on tight short dresses here, you can never squat. You need full flare fabric on so that you can squat and you can relieve yourself. You need to always have your green alcohol. You need to always have little bottles. This is the great thing when you have a good company. They give you good bottles. You pour a little green alcohol in there, and that also goes in your side pocket for your sanitizer. There are your wet ones. That goes into your pocket for your sanitizers. Your handy wipes. That goes in there for your sanitizer. Your rubber gloves. You have a spot for that. Then, of course, we're going to take you to the next plant that you know I love dearly here in St. Lucia. That's your neem. And by the way, since 1515, the prickly pear cactus have been being used for food. It takes care of stomach, starvation, hunger. It just stops bleeding. It cuts, breaks fevers. We had a young lady here in the hospital for over 2 weeks, and they couldn't break her fever. I made her a bottle of this. Her mother took it to her. She bathed herself down. The fever broke, and she went home instantly. The neem tree. Most of you know me, know how much I love the neem. For 4,500 years, the Indians have called the neem tree the village pharmacy. The neem tea, what doesn't it cure? Most islands call it cure-all. In St. Lucia, I went to an estate, and I was told, as I walked to the neem tree, you know that tree? That's poisonous. It's an insecticide. I said, no, sir. This is cure-all. This is one of the greatest medicines. And this person had retired from agriculture. St. Lucia, I'm urging you, please learn. Again, there's a full book on the neem tree. This tree has handled so many disorders. First of all, it cleanses your blood. It also balances your blood sugar and your blood pressure. It also takes care of skin disorders. Yes, it keeps away mosquitoes. It's been known, I learned it in Ghana. In West Africa, I was told if I drank a 1/4 ounce a day, I would not get malaria. I did not come in contact with it. Yes, it's bitter, but this is something. As a small bottle, you can take this with you if you're running out the house and it's been a storm. You keep your bottles at the door. One family member can be responsible for grabbing the bottles of juices. But in the event you don't have the leaf, because again, it goes right in here. You can chew 3 of these leaves, relieve gas, indigestion, all kinds of things. This is wonderful for the digestive tract. For the gums, this can be your toothpaste. You just take the leaves off, you chew on this. It's wonderful to keep your teeth clean and your gums healthy while you're out. But of course, there's new neem toothpaste for you. There's neem soap on the market, neem toothpaste on the market, neem powder, and our wonderful Simply Natural in Mashard and Rodney Bay have neem powder for you. Again, I just take a spoonful of this in a glass, And it's bitter. If you can't handle a teaspoon at a time, start with a quarter a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon. You take this, you make a paste. If the mosquitoes are all around you, you just put it on you. You see Africans with their face painted and sometimes their whole bodies. You think it's just art and them entertaining the world and themselves. No, these things often keep away insects, keeps the mosquitoes from biting when you're out in the bush. There's another plant here that's absolutely wonderful. Le Penis. If you look at it, it is also in the neem family. The leaf is very much like the neem. And what is this used for here in St. Lucia? Well, you can take a coal pot and you can put the leaves in it, and of course it has prickles, so you have to be careful too. And you put it in a coal pot and you just burn it in the air, and it keeps the mosquitoes away. Or you take this and you lay it across the fire and warm it up, and you rub it on the skin to take care of bites. So this is wonderful for skin. And for the ladies, you can take the neem powder and you can mix it with a little water and make paste. Beautiful skin, flawless skin. Around the eyes, helps the eyesight tremendously. As a matter of fact, one of the things I want you to be real familiar with is Eye Bright. Simply Natural has Eye Bright packaged very reasonable for you. $4, $5, $7. You take the Eye Bright, a little powder goes in the teaspoon in the glass with a little water, or full glass of water. It's not bitter. It almost is tasteless. Like the wachep, the cactus, the prickly pear, it is tasteless. It is not bitter like the aloes. And that goes in there. If there's people in the family who have eye problems, vision problems, their glasses get lost, you know they're safe because they have some Eye Bright in there. There are so many great things Simply Natural has for us. Your Super Colon Cleanse. This is wonderful for keeping you moving. Again, not bitter, nice combination. You take a tablespoon or 2 teaspoons a day in water and you're perfectly in good shape. Also, the Great Physician International, he has a powerful laxative on the market with neem in it, dandelion, and you must have bitters like dandelion to stimulate the liver in order to really have a complete bowel movement. I would like to suggest to you all that you stop running to the grocery store as soon as you hear a storm is coming and run to the health food store, get what you need to take a good flush. Make sure every family member has flushed well, and make sure that they know how to squat again, and that you have plastic bags stuck in here so that you can sanitarily get rid of your fecal matter, because if you keep holding it in there and you all are really number one with diabetes, you're going to become very, very sick.